all the all the airbenders are dead. And then he calms down. Christian would just dip. He's like, I'm not staying here anymore. I'm gonna go kill some more fire soldiers for fun. As he decides he's gonna kill firebenders because he's no longer a part of the tribe. He doesn't want to. He's not a part of the Fire Nation. So let's just get into the episode where Aang, Katara, and Sokka all get stuck. But we're not going to go over that because Isaiah and Dominic are there and it would just change too much. And Dominic and Isaiah would just body all of them because it is a god-tier earthbender. So Dominic would be training a little bit to master his waterbending because he's angry that he lost and that there's no way that, and if they ever encounter a firebender like him again, they're never going to win. Let's go to the Earth Kingdom thingy, where Christian is with them this time as they're just hanging out. Until they're attacked. Christian wouldn't even get hit by them, he'd just be bodying them all, but he decides, I'm gonna let myself get captured. As he doesn't even use firebending because he knows they're in the Earth Kingdom. When they're trapped, Christian says, what do you idiots want from us? The girl says, how dare you treat us like that? He goes, what are you talking about? Yeah, that's stupid. He goes, let me go. They say, no, how about that? He goes, he activates blue flames and destroys the rope as he gets up on top of the thing saying, look, idiots, I could kill you all right now, but I'm not going to. They're all scared because they say, firebender? Instantly, all five the girls attack him as he instantly goes, Katara says, if you touch one of them, I'm going to kill you. He goes, you're a waterbender. Can't do that. It don't matter. She says, don't hurt them. He goes, and what are you going to do if I do? He says. Katara says that if you hurt them, it's going to make it worse. Christian says, screw it, I'm just going to knock them out. One of them comes at him as they instantly charge, but he just grabs two of their arms and slams them together, then kicks another one back and activates lightning bending and just destroys them. As he goes, you guys are idiots. You guys are absolute idiots, he says, while laughing in their face, as then he goes, well, I could care less now. Let's go. As then they head out. It's time for the thing, but all with the feast shit, until we finally get to the thing where they're still in the Earth Kingdom, and it's time. The part where the Fire Nation comes into the building, as Heroid, or Hemorrhoid, we're gonna call him Herud doesn't know that Christian's a firebender. When the Fire Nation comes in, Christian says, what are you guys doing here? As he says, who are you? Christian says, elite firebender. Christian, now get out. You have no right to be in here. He goes, we're not gonna listen to you, brat. He didn't say elite firebender, he just said firebender. He goes, why are you working with the Earth Kingdom? Oh, you must be taking it over. Christian grabs him by the neck and goes, you think I'd be working with earthbenders? As then he activates flames in his hands and annihilates this dude, burning him to a crisp. As he lets go, going, everyone is shocked that he just murdered him. Christian says, screw it, I could care less. He says, you guys get out of here. The lady just pays her debt and they leave. Then they save a guy, and the guy, of course, snitches while they're in the barn. Christian goes, that damn snitch! The firebenders would take away Katara and all that shit. Now, they would go save Katara. Christian would say that this is kind of stupid. I'm gonna go have some fun and kill some firebenders. Dominic says, why do you enjoy killing so much? He goes, duh, I'm an assassin. I like to. It's fun. As he just slaughters firebenders over and over again, so there's less forces. And then he goes, earthbenders. When Katara does her little speech, and the earthbenders are fighting back, Christian says, oh, this is fun. He pulls out both the swords and activates flames in them. He goes, ha! He says, hey, Dominic, Isaiah, join in. This is fun. And then he starts slaughtering the firebenders. And then the final dude, you know, the gray-haired guy, Christian says, I challenge you to an Agni Kai. He goes, oh, you think you can beat me in an Agni Kai? Christian has been pretending he hasn't even used his flames yet. He's just killing them all. As when it starts off, the guy takes his shirt, but Christian goes, I'm not taking off my shirt. What are you, a pedophile? Christian pulls out his swords and goes, ah. He goes, you can't use swords. This is an Agni Kai, fire only. Christian activates fire in his sword, saying, you sure about that? As then he creates fire, as then fire swirls around him in a tornado. He goes, ah! Everything is swirling around. He's ready to murder him. As he's laughing, going, ah! He creates fire and goes, ah! As he's punching and kicking fire all around. And then he releases the fire tornado and goes, ah! And lightning bends now. As then he kicks the guy in the water, then grabs him by his throat and spams him to the ground. As they seeing his true power, as he goes, ah! He says, as then the guy actually sees his badge, seeing how he's an elite firebender. He's nervous now as Christian kicks him into the ocean, and as then he dives down and grabs him. As then he shoots fire up in the air to alert Katara and Aang and the rest of them to get out of there before something bad happens, as he goes, lightning, bending, electric explosion! Instantly he electrocutes him and destroys the ocean, basically. He goes, ah! As then the dude's dead, as Christian jumps on top of the ship again. The ship is halfway destroyed, remember. Then he looks at them going, huh. So after killing the firebender, you know, that guy in Agni Kai, he looks at the rest of them and goes, and with a smirk on his VR crew, is that you, Dominic? Tell me if that's you. VR. Yeah! So after killing the firebender from episode 6, from a giant lightning bolt, he jumps back on the ship and looks at the rest of the firebenders with pity, and then he goes, you know, screw it, we're doing the Light Yagami laugh because that's fun. He looks at all of them when they threaten to kill him, he goes, okay, look, we need an evil laugh from this dude. As then he just annihilates them all with blue flames, and that's it for that dude. Now, this video is probably gonna end now, because I don't know, actually no, it's not gonna end. I'm gonna have to go look through the timeline video that I have. You know what, the Light Yagami laugh was needed. Well, guys, that's it for now. I'm gonna go look at more stuff. Probably gonna make a Pokemon video.